play that much in the micro, small, and medium enterprises when it comes to partnership. So out of that, we've got our own venture capital. It's called Standard Chartered Bank Ventures, SC Ventures. It's available. You can just Google right now, SC Ventures. It's available. It's online. You can get in touch with our team. So SC Ventures has existed for 4 years now. First launched, and we've got labs in San Francisco right now. We've got a lab in Nairobi, in Dubai, Hong Kong, and one in London. Okay? Now, and this is where us as Tanzanians now, we've existed for 4 years. SC Ventures in Nairobi has partnered and has gone into the market and rolled out 4 partnerships and solutions. None of them is from Tanzania. Why is that? And it's not because they have not come into the market. It's not because we've not come into the market. But I think that's where we need to now grab this opportunity perhaps and not just sit and wait for you to come. We are now coming to you and say, let's work together. You know, present something that's viable, that can actually be taken up, you know, with SC Ventures and investment. Because there's a pot of money. I'm not saying it's all going to come to Tanzania, because we're speaking of several markets in Africa and Middle East that need to compete for the same fund. We're speaking of almost $50 to $60 million worth of investment that they can put out there, all right? And the type of organization, the type of entities, the type of individuals they're wishing to partner with, it's not an established one. It can be at an ideation stage. And the funding can be from $1 requirement to $10 million. But it has to make sense. One of the things that need to make sense, it has to be scalable, right? And the ways that we actually come into the market is to look at it and say, this particular idea, depending on the exit strategy that we might agree, say, let's take minority stakeholder. Let's take minority shareholding. Or, I think, with this particular idea, let's buy it completely. Depending on the exit strategy that you, as a startup, as a fintech, has in mind, then the agreements and the nitty-gritties of it will be agreed depending on how you wish to approach your exit strategy. There was one that was in progress, of course for confidentiality purposes, still at the very preliminary stages, was one that was being looked at by the lab in Nairobi with a Tanzanian entity in agritech, but that's something that's going to come up later, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it goes live. So what I'm saying to you and to us today is there is an opportunity for an extra door, an extra corridor for us to bring those funds in this country. The usual, you know, we've spoken of the grants, we've spoken of bank loans, we know the challenges that are there, but this is another corridor we're adding out there. That come, let's work at SCB. We've got people in Tanzania. We've got a team sitting in Nairobi. Yes, it's a core team of almost 10 people, but they're working with almost over 100 people in Africa, including Tanzania, trying to see how we can partner to bring that about change. Recently, I'll give you an example of something that went live in Nairobi. How many of you have heard of Solve? S-O-L-V, Solve? No. No? Okay, it's a B2B platform basically, whereby you've got, it's in India, now it's in Nairobi, in partnership with SC Ventures. It's a platform where MSMEs, micro, small, and medium enterprises can actually go into, look at the options. It's a marketplace for lenders. Look at the options available for financing, just as you'd go onto Amazon and pick a product. The lenders are there. They've partnered with several lenders, and you can actually access a loan as you would access any other product in the market. And it's available for MSMEs, all right? These are the ideas, these are the sorts of ideas that we wish even the smallest of entities in this market can actually take advantage of, okay? We really wish to change that perception and say Standard Chartered Bank is no longer considered as benki ya wale, wageni wale, wazungu. It's for everyone. You asked that question, and thank you, Lab, we responded to it, that today is not a day for us to market our business. But I'm sure you didn't know that through an app, You can take a selfie, take a picture of your ID, open an account, and the bank card will be brought to you. You didn't know that. You didn't know that you have that product, right? So that's a conversation for another day. So it's a bank for everyone, right? So that's the perception I want you to live with here today, that we're here, we mean business, we want to partner with everyone, but we have to build capacity to get to that point. Come, work with us. Thank you very much. Asanteni sana.